let me tell you guys something. Once upon a time, your Enna Alouette was in a relationship. Once upon a time, not anymore, but once upon a time. And unfortunately, that happened to me. Oh, I wasn't gonna say that I cheated, by the way. It was actually they cheated on me, unfortunately. Are we allowed to talk about stuff like that? Well, no matter, I've already brought it up. Yeah! It was my first one too! And the thing is like, I only said yes because I didn't actually like that person, you know. I was just like, okay. I just wanted the experience. So, he texted me this, but he never said it, which is fine. Posy. But, but I was like, I read it for him. So basically, through the text, I was reading, Enna, I think I like you. Do you want to be my girlfriend? And I was like, I read it and I put the phone down and then I went to do something because I remember I had to do something really important, like immediately. So then I came back. I asked my father, I was like, I think a boy just confessed to me. Should I say yes or should I say no? And my father is like really chill, you know. He doesn't, like, as long as I'm not like doing anything unsafe. I don't mind telling my dad stuff like this. Like, I guess I was more innocent about it back then because I was just thinking like, oh, maybe I should like let one of my dad. I'm a goody two shoes, okay? Like I was very, very wholesome as a kid. I promise. I know you guys don't believe me, but like I always needed permission from somebody, you know. So I asked him, I was like, so actually dad, somebody just like confessed to me, and then my dad was so confused. He's like, what, when did this happen? And I was like, it's like on text just now. And he's like, who is he? And I was like, oh, you know, just a classmate from school. And then he's like, okay. And he actually was like, why are you telling me this? And I was like, I don't know what to say. And he's like, do you like him back? And I'm like, no. And my dad was very confused. He was like, okay, but you sound like you kind of want to give it a try. And I'm like, should I? And he's like, you can do whatever you want. He basically just told me, like, you know, if I hang out with him, I have to let him know. And I can't hang out with him at night. So I gave the most simple response anybody could ever. I said, okay, that's about it. That was my dating life. So, and then he replied with a smiley, the really creepy one. Can you guys pull up the smiley emoji on the YouTube chat? It was the creepiest one, honestly. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Exactly, it was that one exactly. It was so funny. Like after the weekend, when college prep started again, I went to school. I saw him in the hallway and he came over and he's like, hey. And he was like, I guess he was nervous or something. And I'm like, hi. I was like, okay, this is kind of awkward. And then it was like, how was your weekend? And I was like, good. How was yours? It was the most awkward conversation of all time. It was almost as if like I was like, it's more awkward than if you went on like a Tinder date or something. Jesus. And then he was like, you want to hang out after school? And I was like, well, to be honest, I kind of had homework to do, but I just said yes because I was like, okay, well, technically we're dating now, so I should probably hang out with him at least once a week or something. You know, I don't know. It was very awkward. Also, like, he was cute. He was a nice boy, and you know, he was nice to me. So I was like, yeah, I don't see, like, I didn't dislike him. I just didn't like him, like, as, like, I didn't love him, you know, obviously. But, we hung out a lot, and then, like, we got more comfortable, like, with, like, just hanging out with each other, you know? So we'd be like, oh yeah, see you after school, like, hey. So yeah, we really didn't do anything like he was my first kiss, but it was the worst first kiss of my life. I'm sorry, it was true. He asked me if he wanted to eat dinner with him and his mom, and I was like, yeah, sure. And so like when they were coming down from the building, his mom needed to talk to like the receptionist or something. And then I guess for some reason he thought it was a good idea to like kiss me then. I was just like, yay, dinner, woo, I'm ready, I'm hungry. This guy like fucking legit, no lies, this guy, first of all, he's like looking left and right. He's like, you know when before you cross the road or before you like jaywalk or something, you look left and then right? He's fucking looking both ways. I don't know why. He's just basically like afraid that his mom would see, but like he looked the other way too. I don't know, maybe he didn't want anybody to see. And then he looked at me and he just like fucking kissed me so quick. Like it wasn't even like, you're so beautiful, and then you go in, lean in for a slow kiss like the shoujo manga. It was fucking like, he fucking like, it's almost as if he like snatched my kiss. Like, okay, let's say this is my mouth, okay? Let's say this is my mouth. He fucking just been like that. And I was like, what the? I was like, okay. I was so disappointed. Well, you have to kind of admit, like, I know it's not good to be picky, but I guess it would have been nice if there was a little bit of a warning. Like, hey, can I, or like a question. Oh shit, my camera's like, no! My camera, it's falling. Yeah, a little bit of a warning would have been nice, you know. Just a little bit. Yabai. Chotto. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Rumi-chan! Tasukete! But yeah, and you know, I didn't really have time to process and be like doki-doki. Because right afterwards, his mom like came towards us and he was like, "Are you guys ready to go?" And I was like, "Yes." Your son just kissed me, but yes, of course, let's go. And yeah, and like for the entire dinner that we had, this boy thought he did an amazing thing, like he achieved something in his life. And like the way he like expressed himself after taking my first kiss was as if he like became a man or something, and I was not very, I mean, I was happy, but at the same time I was like, you could have picked a better time and place. It was just weird. It was more awkward, honestly, but you know, eventually I processed it, and you know, eventually I processed what had happened, and I was like, well, I got my first kiss. Woohoo! Yay! Amazing! And then I never kissed him again because he cheated on me. Like, I don't know. The end. So yeah.